All right, welcome to another episode of Thirsty Thursdays, where we're bringing the waters of life to you. All right, people. Today, what I'm going to do is we're going to go through a little visualization technique. What we're going to do is take an episode from your life and start building some anchors for being able to tap into that area of your life anytime you want to feel powerful. Say you're feeling down or feeling like you're not as quite as confident as you need to be in whatever area you may be going into. Maybe it's going out on the date. Maybe it's going to a business interview, or maybe it's something that's just having to deal with a business yourself where you're going to go close a sale or something of that nature. What we're going to do is give you a technique where you can tap into this powerful part of yourself and put yourself in that moment, and therefore you can take all the energy from that moment and wash it over your body, wash it over your whole spirit, so that you are in a powerful state and can go charge forward as if you were already in that state. Sounds a little woo-woo, but I know it works because your mind is such a powerful thing, and it works for me. So hopefully you take from this technique, this skill here, something that you can carry with you in any endeavor that you move forward. And you can use the same technique for trying to get into a happy state. Just change things from powerful, then use it as to happy. If it's something that has to be, maybe you want to be in a more energetic mood, do the same thing. Change the word from powerful to energetic. Okay? So, for what we're going to do now, you need to go ahead and just set everything down. Don't necessarily need to take any notes or anything right now. You may end up having to watch this twice, watch it the first time if you need to understand what's going on. And that way, when you watch it the second time, you can have your eyes closed for the whole entire time and just listen to my words as we go through this technique here. So, what I want you to do is think back to a time in your life when you felt very powerful. Just think it back to a memory where you felt like you could accomplish anything. You want to be very powerful when you get to this moment. As you're thinking about this moment, I want you to close your eyes right now and focus on this moment. And as you see this moment and you're listening to my voice, I want you to start looking around this moment right now, and that you're feeling very powerful. What are you doing? What exactly are you doing? Where are you? I want you to remember exactly where you were. Look around you and see what words are being said in the conversations you're having, or maybe what is going on in the background. What is everybody else doing? Are there some birds chirping in the background, or do you hear music playing in the background? Are you still outside, or are you inside? To collect as much memory as you can from this experience. Think back to this moment when you feel very, very powerful. I want you to concentrate on the thoughts that are coming to your head right now. What words are you using in your head right now? Think about this powerful moment. I want you to visualize yourself in that moment and put yourself into your body. And you can do this because you're so powerful. Your mind is such a powerful thing that you can put yourself back into that powerful state just by simply closing your eyes and thinking about that moment. What are you feeling? How does your body feel? How are you standing? How are you breathing? What sensations are going through your body? Do you feel any tingling? Do you feel any type of emotions going through your body? I want you to remember those moments. Focus on those moments. Focus on an emotion. Focus on that energy that you're feeling all throughout your body. Take your time and put yourself completely back into that moment. And as you hear my voice, I want you to imagine that you have a large barrel next to you. And wherever you are in this really powerful time of your life, add this large barrel to your experience, a very large barrel. And you can do this because you have complete control of your thoughts. That large barrel is right next to you now. I want you to see all the emotions and sensations and the thoughts and the feeling in your heart as energy that you can direct and control. Now that you can see this energy, because that's what we are anyway. We're balls of energy. This energy around you and inside of you and emanating from you in this really powerful time of your life is there for you to do whatever you want to do with it. So I want you to take all of this energy from this really powerful time in your life and collect it into a large, pulsating ball of energy between your outstretched hands. You will notice that you can move this energy anywhere you want to move it just by moving your hands. What I want you to do now with this large pulsating ball of energy, your energy, is place it into that large barrel next to you. Know now that by placing this large pulsating ball of energy in this large barrel, you have access to it at any time that you want. And you can add to it anytime you want. It will never die out, but it can always get stronger. So when you need to feel powerful at any moment in your life, come back to this barrel. Reach into it. I want you to reach into it. Grab some of this pulsating energy that you put in it. I want you to pour it over the top of your head. As the energy flows down over your head and your shoulders, you begin to feel really, really powerful. As this energy begins to cover your arms, your chest, your midsection, you start feeling the same emotions, the same sensations, the same thoughts, and same feelings that you did in all the collected moments of the powerful moments of your life. When the energy finally covers your feet, you have moved completely into a really powerful state. The energy has completely covered your body. You absorb this energy. As you open your eyes, you get to work. That's a skill that you can learn to use to put yourself into a powerful state. And again, you can take the same situation, or basically another situation where you may feel very, very happy, and do the same thing. You can take all the emotions, the energy, the sensations, the thoughts, the feelings that you're having in that very, very happy moment in your life, and put into, maybe not into a barrel this time, maybe you put it into a jar, maybe you put it into a book and put it on a shelf in your imagination. Anytime you need it, you can close your eyes, open that book up, and start reading from it, and the energy just absorbs into your body. Or again, or being a powerful state as we're using this visualization, you reach into that barrel, pour it over your head, and as the energy just flows over you, you start getting into that powerful state. Now, it sounds a little crazy, maybe, but your mind is so powerful that this will work for you. And here's the proof that it works. Think about a time, how powerful your emotions are. Think about a time when you may have been down, or something, the day wasn't just going your way, but somebody comes along, maybe you saw it on Facebook or an email or got a phone call, and maybe it was from a good friend or your family member, and they reminded you of a good time in your life. Remember that time when, and they tell you a story about how you was really happy and laughter come through, and just like you thinking about that time and remember putting yourself into that state, and you start going back and forth with the person you're talking to, and you start remembering in full detail. All of a sudden, in that moment, you've just forgot how bad you were feeling. And I bet when that happened, you usually said to that person, "Thank you, I needed that." That's how powerful your mind is. But now, you don't necessarily need anybody else to do that for you. Using the skills we just gave to you, you can do that same technique and put yourself into that powerful state, into that happy state, into the energetic state, anytime you need it. And this is D. Orlando Fortune telling you keep it as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and Do, Re, Mi. See you next week. I'm out. Because confidence is all you really need to live your life in style. So just do what you gotta do.